Welcome back. All the info is at the end of the video and some tips and secrets. We're back. Yes, we're having a look at the karmic third party. Now, this can be also looked upon as karmic energy point blank zero. Now, I have pulled the cards, I've sat with the energy, and we're going to get tucked straight in. Now, this week in the mix, for the first week of July, very heavy energy, and depending on how we navigate that without us directly personalizing things, which these individuals appear to be personalizing, something's gone down. Now, I do feel, especially with the crown chakra and the third eye in the upright, there could be a little bit of ego here with these pocket individuals. Now, the card that came out was talking about a situation that wasn't fair and wasn't just. It's neither here nor there. But these individuals aren't looking at it quite clearly. They're looking at it very critically from an egoic point of view. And there can be a lot of inner child coming up, but it's almost reacting from the emotion in a masculine way. So this can be a little bit aggressive. Now, I do feel there was a lesson that was supposed to be learned through this process, and there is something to do with a betrayal coming up. There can be a lot of victim consciousness, especially when it does come to the self-indulgent energy. This karmic individual is coming up as the Emperor in reverse, in the current state of where they are. They want what they want, but they don't want to put their energy into it, and they're not using their magician energy correctly. They're looking at it from a point of view of victim consciousness and ego, especially when it does come to the movement and their belief systems, and they're being very bold with how they see things. So, you know, this can be quite aggressive. This can be a face-off between them and the individual that they're with. And I also feel for those that had a separation, they're still feeling this. And because we do have Venus and Gemini, this can be communication coming through the grapevine. It can be gossip. There's insecurities and jealousy here. And it's almost like they don't want this person, but it's almost like vendetta energy. They think it's the language of love, but it's really out to get, you know, they've got to be in their bonnet, so to speak. So this is aggression. This just looks like, this whole read looks like aggression, ready to either go down, or it is, and it's in the mindset. So for some of them, yes, this can be the aftermath, and they're trying to auto-correct. They're trying to bring this person either back into their life in some shape or form, or back around to where they feel that they need to be. Whatever this injustice is, again, there is victim consciousness here. They feel that they have been hard done by in a circumstance, and they want what they want. I do feel these people are actually discussing things with other individuals. They could be trying to smear masculine or feminine's name. They're being very matter-of-fact here. This is a very punchy read so far. I mean, it's straight to the point. They're so matter-of-fact and they're so determined they're going to get their way. Now, what they're moving into is like, they kind of know it's a waste of time. They kind of know, they knew it was going to go this way, but again, it's bringing it back up in them, and it's bringing up this, right, I want to fight. I don't actually know why I'm fighting, but I want to fight for this situation. The anger actually stems a lot further back in their life, but they haven't made the correlation. There was something of a childhood trauma that they had, and this direct connection was trauma bonded, not a direct or romantic connection. Okay, there is jealousy and insecurity, and it is to do with control. There's a lot of control coming up. Okay, whatever this is, like, what they're not understanding is, it's almost like a factory that's not operational, but it requires operation. Do you get what I'm saying? And so in their mind, they're thinking this is their gospel right, due to experiences in the past, or due to a direct experience they're going through. And what they're not understanding is their direct part in the circumstance of why it got to this, that it was inevitable it was going to get to this. Okay, why were the reasons why these two individuals joined, please? Not that they're going to see it this way, but we'll have a look. Okay, it might have been, like I said, trauma bonding. We have the crown chakra in reverse. Yes, could they have a substance issue? Yes, some of them could. Especially, yes, I can feel it coming through in my aura. So we have the crown chakra. Neptune went retrograde. Some of these things are going to come out. Some of these things, it's like unbeknownst to them, it's actually reflected upon to do with habits, pacifiers they might have used, counterpart as a pacifier to a solution, an operational factory. Okay, you're my solution. So it's almost like, is this a romantic connection? For some, no, this is not a romantic connection at all. On the 3D, it might appear so, but internally, no. There's trauma here. And the reason why these two parties were directly connected. And for some, this energy coming through this week is also to do with those that aren't with this karmic third party anymore. But it doesn't mean that this third party isn't there. Now, how that can look, it can be a belief coming up in this person. These can be family members. This could be a romantic partner. Especially on the romantic partner level, if they're, kind of sharing care or something like that, that's how it can be coming in. But again, this person's a victim consciousness. Okay, what they're not getting is, something was a burden. Now, was it them? It could have been. Okay, there could have been some things on their plate at the moment that were very, very heavy. And so therefore a solution was having a bond, having a relationship. It'll ease my worries. And sometimes, yes, it can. I also feel, that, how do I put it? They're wanting to be more social. They're wanting to play. They're wanting to have fun. They're wanting to, maybe, we've got the promiscuous card here. They might want to sleep around. They want their fancy free and their freedom. They want their heydays back. What's that? Ooh, yeah, they're being their own worst enemy. They want their freedom. They want the heydays back. Where did that go? Yeah, they're missing it. They're missing the attention. This can be a person that, maybe in their childhood they formed a correlation between unhealthy behaviour and attention. Maybe they had parents that didn't give them attention, and therefore it comes up in the here and now. And we do have the moon card. The moon was in Cancer. It will be in the first week, pretty much for the first 3 days. There's a little bit of a tough aspect, and I also feel it's a very important time to protect ourselves because of the fact that people can be out to get you. So we have the moon, okay, an emotional thing. For some, yes, it could be a mother energy. For others, it could be that they are a karmic feminine individual, a parent energy. The other thing is there's emotional kind of purgatory. Okay, not thinking correctly, projecting. We have the Tower. Something's gone down. What they're moving into, it's going to go down anyway. I think in their mind, what they're not seeing is their behaviour is going to cause a Tower moment. But this is also their intent, is to cause a Tower moment in another person's life. They're actually trying to conspire here. We've got the conversation piece. Like I said, I was picking gossip, trying to drag other people into this situation. There's a group of them that they kind of see where this drama's going, and they've got their own problems. So they're sort of not wanting to interact with it. They're like, yeah, I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole. The reason they're hoping is, and it is towards, it's forceful energy. It's the soldier energy. It's coming in like a bat out of hell. Being quite dominant. Some people that directly connect with this person, they don't like saying no. And especially for those that aren't in a connection with this person any longer, they're at war because they know that potentially the counterpart is going back to twin. They want a reconciliation. I'm hearing they want to be like Mike, but they're wanting a reconciliation, but they don't want to wait. They want it now. So this is conflict. It's how do I get my relationship back on track? I think if they've had people leave them before, or they've had fear that maybe this person's going to leave, they're in two minds. Some of them actually do not want a connection at all. That's one message I'm getting. Okay, what do we need to be aware of? Okay, what direction is this pushed? Is this projected towards masculine? What do we have for masculine? For an individual that is masculine, dealing with this karmic, and look, you can be the other person, it's still going to affect you. Okay, so dealing with a masculine, they're stuck, they feel trapped. They're like, I don't know how to deal with this. They're having, like I said, they're having a situation going down in their own life, and it's getting them stuck in their head. But they're not stuck. Some of them, they're not even together. Yeah, this could be a circumstance that comes up that it's due to an injustice. Like there's injustices, there's victim consciousness. They're not wanting to do their roles. It might be not wanting to do the cleaning, not wanting to do the cooking, feeling unmotivated, wanting to have fun, maybe getting into this connection thinking it was going to be a whole lot more social. Those that maybe are in a karmic relationship, that have children, it doesn't even have to be their kids. That could be a problem too. Okay, but there is some situation here that is, it's coming. Okay, with the feminine. Yeah, again, same thing. It's like this could be critical energy. This may be, they might be quite unstable. This could be quite dominant energy. Yeah, quite determined, quite strict. I don't feel that a feminine dealing with a karmic right now is going to enjoy it. I feel if a divine feminine is directly dealing with karmic, they're a little bit more detached. But I feel those that are dealing with a masculine at the moment, they're trying to pull this back in. This person doesn't have two heats to give. Okay, last warning. What do we need to know in relation to this for the first week of July 2022? And then we'll move on, and I will see you next week. Yes, we do weekly updates. Okay, whatever this is, I feel it's challenging them to purge a habit. I feel it's also whatever they were using, and it's funny because we talk about pacifiers with Neptune retrograde and Juno's retrograding zone, which is going to shake up karmic connections as well as any connection point blank zero. This also can directly affect you being single, especially from a spiritual, psychological point of view. Further on into months is retrograding, and yes, we do have a webinar online. Now, I feel this is almost the devil energy, okay? So we do have the Neptune card here. We also have the accountability with Saturn retrograde. Some of these things are coming back to haunt them. They're given an opportunity during this time to correct it. It doesn't necessarily appear to be that they are getting the PDF. Now, I kind of grasp that this could be aggressive energy coming back to haunt them, but it's also they're not getting the point. They're going to have to drop the ball and deal with whatever this is and try and transform it inside of their own lives. Now, some of them might not be so well. So this is causing added issues, but it's also calling upon them to gain the rightful support and the correct avenues to deal with these situations so it doesn't become an ongoing issue. Okay, I'm also being shown and through the cards is if a masculine or a feminine had been enabling these individuals due to a circumstance, the clarity that's coming is to resist the temptation to enable and also to be open-minded that maybe there is a lie here, okay? Somebody might be using a manipulation tactic to keep this person stuck, and I feel that is the overriding theme here. Yeah, it's you're going to see this. The writing is going to be on the wall. I will see you during the week. We are live on Fridays at 8 a.m. Western Australian time. If you do want to come through and join us, we have super chats after the session. Take care, beautifuls. I'll see you soon. Come through and join our notification hub on the website at YILDIZ Readings 5D. Never miss a notification. Do click the link directly below and it takes you straight there. Very separately, we do have free star sign subscriptions and twin flame, as well as the paid version where we dive deep, and yes, we have duo packs. The duo packs give you free meditation tracks that are hosted via the website with up-and-coming education content. For a personal booking, you can go directly below. We also have the webinars coming up, so if you don't want to miss such, visit the website. Otherwise, I'll see you live throughout the month. Please comment on the video. It shares it through the algorithm, and thank you, and I love you all so much for being part of YILDIZ Readings 5D journey.